You made it! Congratulations! You are officially sixth graders today. It's crazy to me how fast this year went, but here we are. I just wanted to take a few seconds and go through the things that you have left in your math packet for those of you that want to keep practicing over the summer. But other than that, you are all done with math for this year. Congratulations! Let me switch this back around so that you can see the last few things that we have. And then I'll let you be free for the summer. Obviously, you have the last little bit of your math journal that you could be going through and working on those story problems. Even if you don't use the model drawing parts of it or things, you should still be trying to solve those problems. Story problems are the key to math in real life, so make sure you get some practice in on those. And then for every week, you have a few things. You have obviously another sheet like this that you could keep practicing on. This week that should have been coming up is a lot of the adding and subtracting fractions, the stuff that we were working on right before we left, so you should be okay with that. Plus the basic fact practice. Please practice your facts over the summer because that is the one thing you can do to help yourself the most next year. And then you've got this game, which is basically, you have a couple sheets of it, yeah, where you roll 2 dice and make a fraction out of it, and you each write down your main fraction, and then you race to see who can make 10 equivalent fractions the fastest that are all correct. And you get certain points for doing that. A lot of you are really good at this, so that could be a really fun game, a nice challenge game for some of you. That was from week 8. The week after that, you have a lot of work where you're working on finding how much of something is. It's a lot like the game we played this week where you had to find like half of 24 was 12, or if I did like 1/5 of 10 is 2. This week it starts jumping into like, well, if 1/5 is 2, how much is 3/5? Well, it'd be 2, 4, 6 of them. So it's a lot of work with that, with some pictures and things like that. The game for that week has to do with measurement and being able to make equal amounts throughout cups of different sizes and things like that. Might be a fun game to play when it gets hot outside. And then the last week of school was multiplying with decimals and things like that, which you guys know is just like regular multiplication, but you have to account for your decimal by placing it in with however many place values were in your problem. So for like this one, 7 times 5 is 35. There are 2 numbers behind a decimal point, so it'd actually be 35 hundredths, things like that. And then the very last game is the one I think you guys are going to like the best. It's a lot like Sudoku. For those of you that like those puzzles, you basically take one of these, and it says what your magic number is, and everything across has to add up, and down has to add up to that number. So, oh, and diagonal too, so this one's a hair extra tricky. So, there's all that. Like I said, I just wanted you to see what's in there so you know and that you can get some practice in. If you're bored one day this summer and you want to grab a game out or something like that, I wanted you to have 10-second directions for it. I hope you all have an amazing summer. You deserve it after the craziness that was this school year. I know we are all going to miss you a whole bunch. I hope you have a great summer, and I look forward to seeing all of you this fall. Have a great day.